Radiant team pick.
And they go Sand King, so even more control. That'll work within the Chronosphere.
Dire team back.
On the other side,
Anti-mage.
ooh, Sirius. Go Anti-Mage. So Anti-Mage, Oracle, Earthshaker.
10 seconds remaining.
As well as that Lena. I wonder if Anti-Mage is going to get the time that he needs. Like, I definitely feel like it's a risk to go with this Anti-Mage against Skywrath Mage. You get silenced, like, you're in trouble. So, definitely need to be careful on how you play that Anti-Mage against a strong team in EHOME. That is looking to finish off with a 2-0. That's for sure.
Radiant team ban.
So they ban out the Pugna.
Radiant team pick.
They will ban out the TA there. So let's see what the final picks are from both sides. Ready to see what both teams end their drafts with, as you need a mid here for Team
10
Sirius.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Wonder if they'll go to, say, you know, OD is available. Is that a little bit too greedy, though? With the OD available, Gyro's still technically available. You could throw him mid. We've seen that a couple times. Kunkka got banned out. You've also not got the Pugna or the Leshrac. Be interested to see what they go for.
Dire team pick.
And they go Rubik. Mid Lena, so they might just put the Lena there. Potentially, the Rubik could be mid, but I do believe it will end up being the Lena.
Remaining.
And Sniper here for EHOME, as really you can't exactly get right up on this Sniper, and 897 should be relatively safe. I mean, your only way right on is the blink forward from the Anti-Mage and a blink dagger eventually from the Earthshaker. But that's going to be hard to accomplish. Offlane Earthshaker still haven't picked their mid. We'll see who they end up with.
Ten seconds remaining.
Giving it some major thought. D-Stone's Rubik. Wow. Okay. So they will go with the Rubik mid. HYM on that support Lena. So we'll see who comes out on top with the support Lena instead of the Rubik. Go, ready to go in game one between Sirius and EHOME.
Prepare for battle.
Wonder if Faith Beyond's got any has any memes for this game. But let's see. I mean, if EHOME take the 2-0, that'll put them at 6 points ahead of IG. And then we'll see if Vici can 2-0 LFS. And that'll put them as well at 6 points.
Seconds to battle.
So D-Stones will be here over mid. Meanwhile, top Lena getting low. Might lose her life. First blood coming in, and there for Jinkyu, who's been on this Skywrath previously and very strong on him. Nope. Fortune's End on 2.
The battle begins.
Looks like it's going to be 2 bounty runes. Beast now 3 for the side of Sirius. 2 picked up by Doodle over bottom. I'll have Doodle down here with Mad. And then against them, though, will be Faith Beyond on the Sand King and Jinkyu on this Skywrath Mage, who will ultimately try to go into the Rod of Atos like we've seen him do previously. ET faded top here with the Void, joined here by Innocence. They did get first blood, and then the mid matchup of the Rubik against the Sniper should be very interesting. I'm going to keep it probably watching this matchup. See how 897 can go about this. How D-Stone's going to perform on this. You know, he is an Invoker player normally. Kale. A little bit of lag coming in. Already 7-1 for Doodle. But you've got just 3-0 for VT. Bit of CS yet to be taking. Guevara on this offlane Earthshaker. What's their lockdown look like? Fissure, Telekinesis, LSA, Fortune's End, not bad. And then anything they could steal, they could add to that. Here it's Chrono, Burrow Strike, and then Fire Blast. Gonna wait for VT. I think this is the second time we've had him like this. I think specifically VT Faded had internet connection problems, if I remember correctly. I mean, that was already so long ago.
Denied.
And here we go, ready to start it again. So, they got that first blood, if you don't remember. VT Faded will time walk forward. You know, it's not too much danger at the moment. D-Stone's actually taking a significant amount of damage. He's level 2 and should hit 3 off this creep. So even here with 897, nothing crazy. But he needs to be careful on 897. A Fade Bolt would bring him close to death if he's not... I mean, if he's not too careful, he could definitely die to this Rubik.
Not for myself, but for the cause.
Get yourself caught out here to a Rubik over mid, and I feel like that feels a little bit bad. It's not the matchup you were probably expecting with this sniper, but I mean, hey, D-Stone's gonna try and make it work, and if there's anybody who can make it work, I would say on in this qualifier, it's D-Stone's. He's very well equipped in the mid lane, and I'd love to see him make this work. But now getting ganked on over mid. Jinkyu comes over, will get the kill. Who's saying King bottom while he makes the rotation, which is not good. But at least that kill goes to Mad. Fortune's then thrown to Jinkyu. As VT Faded, he's gonna drop over towards the top lane. And how do you find yourself dying in that situation? It's got to be the Fissure coming out with the LSA, not having Time Walk available to you. I mean, to die like that is putting yourself in a pretty bad spot. Meanwhile, Doodle, he's hit with the Burrow Strike, might have the same situation. Fortune's End comes out, Jinkyu under the tower, one more shot, ends up dying. Doodle survives. Woo! Very sticky situation right there. VT Faded again, just eating a lot of damage from HYM. Guevara not even the one who's putting it on, and now the totem hits. They've got the Dragon Slave. Fissure available, but well, they don't get the kill there on Innocence, and Faded has to back off. D-Stones again will die. Is over towards bottom, should potentially be a second. Just needed Sniper to commit to that high ground, and I think he was scared of walking up. A concussive shot, an arcane bolt, and all of a sudden Mad goes down and also has the benefits of Purifying Flames. So, no way upset about that, but D-Stone's dead a second time, and that is going to become a problem as he's falling behind 897. Innocence top, he dies to HYM. Again, it's the damage we saw just a second ago when you've got the LSA Dragon Slave as well as the totem coming through in the fissure. I mean, it's more than enough to take out an ogre this early on. Ahead by about half a level. But still creeps to be had, or siege creep to be had here by the Rubik. Oh, again, they find him. Silence. Concussive shot. The arcane bolt. D-Stone's in trouble. Mad coming in. Fortune's End hits, but they will trade. This costs them 2 rotations over a man and HYM. If Jinkyu can get out, not the worst thing in the world, but they do get the kill first on D-Stones. So again, 897 benefiting from a rotation from Jinkyu. Jinkyu staying nearby. And they'll spot this ward up top. Ooh, VG faded. Top. Ooh, one shot. HYM again. How do they get him again? That was without Mad. Because he's now up here with the Fortune's End. They'll have the totem to lock him down. There's the LSA. And well, that's how you're going to do it. And keep you locked down and do a lot of damage, you know, completely making you vulnerable to a gank. And then Jinkyu again on D-Stones over mid to get yet another kill. So CVT faded go down top. Echo Slam committed. LSA again. He just got back. He's forced to chrono. They might kill the Earthshaker. They might even kill 2 here. Mad trying to save his Lina and will do so. Thinking about throwing the Fire Blast, but don't commit to it. And Echo Slam and Chronosphere come out and neither get a kill. A lot used over top, but again, you know, a kill on D-Stones, slowing him down. You know, not too far behind in terms of experience. Once he gets through this wave, if he gets through this wave. 897 looking for the denies. And not the best thing to steal. Take aim. But top, they'll take out Mad. They were looking to TP 897 over, but I guess they don't need him as they kill off that Oracle. Meanwhile, bottom Doodle's able to farm, and I think this is a bad decision. You know, when you want to beat an anti-mage lineup, you need to make sure you shut him down. Not even getting him once is going to become a problem. They've got the silence on D-Stones, shrapnel laid out, and the rotation from the Lina and potentially the Earthshaker is stopped as they don't want to cross over.
Not.
VT Faded now stuck in these trees. Not really finding a whole bunch of farm. 42 and 6 to the 60 and 12 of this anti-mage Doodle, who is level 8. Faith Beyond Adamana and well, can't burrow strike. He does eat the mango. I think they're trying to go in on Doodle, but they're gonna have to line this up. They're gonna need to line this up. No, instead go with the Sandstorm, not having the mana for the burrow strike, and Doodle is out of there. They'll just try to take the tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
I guess with this rotation, it does open up space mid for VT Faded to get some farm.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Fulfilled.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's
So
top
they take
tower
that bottom
is under
tier
attack.
1. They shuffle over towards the mid tier 1, trying to take these early towers.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
They don't immediately have 8, 9, 7 follow them, and I think they're kind of okay with that. Scan comes out. EHOME, they've been spotted. They don't know it. But I think they're okay with that still. They've got Chronosphere available. If anybody was to come in, might have gotten caught. They TP over to the shrine and walk over, and this is not exactly the engagement EHOME are looking for.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So just TPing away. Faith Beyond continue to farm, looking for that blink dagger to close the gap. Need to be able to catch this anti-mage. Meanwhile, 897. You might want to be careful here as here comes Sirius, and they've got Time Walk with Telekinesis Laguna Blade to get the kill. Very easily done. That Fissure does land, but it puts them on the other side. They won't be able to cap Jinkyu, but to grab the sniper is something they could be quite happy with as we switch it over to the net worth and see that anti-mage is just sitting top of the net worth, about to have this battle fury. Things are going to get pretty bad here for EHOME if they don't start worrying about Doodle.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
So, they lose D-Stones again for the 5th time, but that has given enough time for Doodle to get the Battle Fury. In comparison, Mask of Madness, oh god. Mask of Madness for the Faceless Void. Something me and Mo Farah saw so many times that just led to so many deaths for the Void. Unable to time walk away, and became a problem so many different times. They smoke up. Making the rotation over, Mad. Nearby, Burrow Strike comes in onto D-Stones again. Look for a stun to follow it up. No save as Oracle silence. Chronosphere, no. Just gonna time walk forward and they don't go for it. But again, this Oracle not a problem when you're able to get that silence out. And it's very reliable to have that Ancient Seal only 3 seconds at this point, which is more than enough. When it gets to level 4 and becomes 6 seconds, it's going to be even harder to deal with.
Radiant's middle tower is under
But again, they
attack.
need to parlay these kills into getting something on the anti-mage. And if they can't do that,
Radiant's
well,
middle
that could
tower
become an
has
issue.
fallen.
Only have 10k people out there.
Radiant
Hearts
are standing.
palpitating.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Almost a blink dagger here for Faithbeyond. Very quiet this game. Only 2 assists and a death. Usually we see him a little bit more active, but they have the availability of Xingqiu, who's 7-1-2, involved in 100% of the kills this team has had, and that's going to lock him in on a early Rod of Atos, something we saw him get the last time he played the Skywrath Mage. With Mask of Madness, with the Bloodlust, he'll be hitting hard. The only thing that worries me is that, you know, being silenced is just rough to deal with when you're trying to get out. You know, you use that Time Walk to reset. Steal Time Walk, Fire Blast, Chrono. Not entirely sure that was necessary, but they will use it. They will get the kill here on a D-Stone's dead for the 6th time, and the first time Xingqiu not involved. You know, you'd maybe like to hold that Chronosphere. I think you get the kill, so it's okay, but now that allows Doodle to farm reliably because he knows he's not going to get hit by the Chrono. Moving around this map, looking for the Yasha sitting top of the net worth by 700 gold over the Sniper, who is going into the Desolator first after the Mask of Madness. Meanwhile, VT Faded, he's going BKB. They've got the Rod of Atos available and the Blink Dagger picked up by Faith Beyond. Rod of Atos used. D-Stone's dead again to Xingqiu. He's all by himself. Doodle's here, has the ulti, and will use it to blow up the Skywrath, and that is a 6-time spree into the hands of the Anti-Mage. Never something you really want to give up like that. However, Earthshaker, blinked forward, Faith Beyond, not finding the Burrow Strike, but he turns back and will get it. False Promise is there to keep him alive. The damage out on the Mad is heavy. They've got the Shrine, the attempt at the TP out will get out. And that means this Earthshaker is alive.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So Xingqiu now going into a Blink Dagger. Went Boots Travel last time straight after. I think maybe this Blink Dagger is going to be better for finding some mobility and working to get the silence on the right hero, as well as throw down a Mystic Flare, maybe in conjunction with a Chronosphere, finding the right positioning. A97
Radiant are scanning.
has the Desolator coming over. We'll finish it off. Still just a slight lead. Almost the BKB ready on VT Faded. Anti-Mage, a couple hundred gold away from the Manta style, so he's happy there. You see how far behind this Rubik is. Behind Xingqiu. And almost an Ags for the Earthshaker. Forward,
Dire's bottom tower is under
putting down these wards and cleaning up with the help of Innocence. Faith Beyond, blink forward, no blind stun. Not gonna find the Earthshaker that was TPing out, but they should be able to secure themselves around this tier 1 tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And a pause again, this time from Mad. So not a little lag, I guess.
Invisibility.
Here we are, good to start it up again.
Radiant's
But look at the anti-mage starting to take this tier 2 bottom.
Dire's structures
They
are
need to do
fortified.
something about this, and Doodle
Dire's
just
bottom tower is under
was
attack.
free to farm the entire time. You know, allowing him to just get away with all this is a huge mistake on EHOME's part. Burrow Strike stopping the TP. All of a sudden, Doodle with a bad mistake getting caught out like that. I don't know if that was the way to get out or attempt to get out, but Doodle getting caught. So big kill there on the top of the net worth anti-mage, and now this is going to open up some pressure here for EHOME. Maybe they could look to push and find a tower. They've got creeps moving in, and Chrono on it too. They'll find D-Stones, they'll find Mad, and Earthshaker, I don't know about that move. All of a sudden, 4 dead, and EHOME really capitalizing. Marine Roche they go. Quick easy Aegis, and now a double damage here for 897, who's also got the, you know, he's the one who picked up the Aegis, has the Deso and the Mask of Madness, outputting 300 damage at the moment.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Goes down Shrapnel, and has vision for a split second. We'll hit away at the tier 2 tower and clean up these wards, and then back from the high ground, hitting this tier 2.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Epicenter. With the Burrow Strike, they've also got the Mystic Flare on this. Doodle in trouble, gets the Manta off and escapes.
Middle tower has fallen.
Really well done there by Doodle. Meanwhile, Innocence goes down to Guevara. He's caught out between 4 heroes. Using this Aegis at least for the moment to farm up, but I think they want that Chronosphere back up before they fight. They could wait for the Epicenter if they really chose it, or wanted to. Mjolnir next for the Faceless Void. BKB picked up here for 897. Scotty is next for the Anti-Mage. We'll see how much space they give to Doodle. They just tried to really move in on him, but it didn't end up working out just by the skin of his teeth, really, with the Manta style coming through and blinking away. Maybe looking to jump on Jinkyu, but that could be potentially dangerous because he's got that Rod of Atos. Mana Shield used. They're still looking to dive in, but they've got the silence, and The jump away, assassinate in, Burrow Strike hits, and they've got the Mystic Flare to get the kill. That was hyper aggressive for no real good reason. I think that's just putting Doodle in harm's way when you need him to be farming. To me, just not the right decision making. This is what you want him doing, pushing out lanes, getting back, farming the jungle, moving over, finishing Scotty. Ooh, faded. We'll just pass Doodle.
Thank you. I'll take your tribute.
It is mine.
Boy, they might be able to get at least one on the Lina. They have Assassinate, but he's used the Mask of Madness, so look over at D-Stones. He's now 0-9. HYM goes down to the Mystic Flare from Jinkyu. Gavari inside the trees, and at least for now, hides from EHOME. But I believe he might have been spotted. He'll be able to get out with the Ag's Totem Jump. And the pressure now being put from EHOME on the top tier 2.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So they get the top tier 2. Blink Dagger picked up here for the Skywrath Mage. Have enough for the Maelstrom, and maybe waiting out to get the full Mjolnir. As I say that, he finishes off the Maelstrom. No surprise, though. I'm just interested in the fact that he went Mask of Madness and Maelstrom. You don't have to do that. Especially with the Ogre Magi on your team, who's giving you a bonus 60 attack speed. I don't really know if the Mask of Madness is entirely worth it. Like, yes, it's going to give you lifesteal, and the attack speed is good early, but not entirely necessary.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So Sirius all kind of clumped up towards top. His bottom's pushing in. You've got Sniper moving in and, well, going into a Dragon Lance as well as a Hurricane Pike. Aegis will expire. He'll clean up the creeps with the Shrapnel as well as some right clicks. And another pause coming out from Doodle. They point out the missing, but a lot of these heroes are already towards top, and it will be Doodle who is up there to try and push out these waves, try and finish off that Scotty. And you got 3 heroes here bottom, 4 heroes. Actually, everybody's here. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, and then I went up, and the rest are here. They'll glyph up, but how much are you willing to, what are you willing to allow here if you're serious? You have to make a move on 8, 9, 7 eventually. I don't think trading a tier 2 for a tier 3 is exactly worth it. And Bloodlust might be what helps you out if the anti-mage comes back.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Tier 3, they open up the shrine. EHOME. Quick little cleanup here.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Scotty finished. Next step, Butterfly. If you can find that time, I think EHOME are starting to step down your throats and really make this quite difficult to deal with. of that chrono for quite some time. Stun out onto the Ogre, but they've got the Burrow Strike on the Mad. They'll have the Rod of Atos as well as the Silence, so there's no way to get the False Promise out. A lot of damage being taken. Meanwhile, HYM goes down. Mad still alive, but, well, there's the Yules, and this should be a kill, but they've disarmed the Void. And he's still committing onto this. False Promise finally coming in. Meanwhile, D-Stones dies, and, well, Anti-Mage isn't even in the fight.
Radiant's middle tower is
So
under
no
attack.
Lina, no Rubik, and soon to be no mid-tier 3.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Take the melee racks. They clean up HYM again.
Radiant's
Arcane Bolt, Rod of Atos. They've got the Assassinate ready onto Mad. Not going to matter too much just yet, but they'll clean up these racks over bottom as well.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
Now
are
over
under
the range racks, they'll take that out too.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Bottom and mid racks are going to end up falling here and taking themselves a 20,000 net worth lead. And everything becomes great again when you have the greatest parents ever and they deliver coffee to your doorstep. And we get those thank you moms in the chat because I just got coffee into my hands here, and well, life just gets that much more awesome when I have some backup to my energy at 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning. A little hot though, but well worth it. I don't know, help me figure out what's going on with my potential.
Radiant's middle barracks are
I'm
under
struggling to
attack.
breathe. I don't know, I feel like I'm a bit nasally at the moment. Earthshaker as well as Mad getting hit. They've got the Rod of Atos. They find the Assassinate. Not enough damage to kill off this Oracle. Just looking for the Chrono. Hits it on 2. They will take out the Oracle. Look over at the Earthshaker. False Promise was placed on him before he died. Guevara, though, getting bashed to hell. And, well, throws the Echo Slam before popping. Doesn't get anybody. They lose the Lina, and GG's called. I really did think for a moment they were going to be able to get at least a kill there, but... Oh, wrong transition. There we go. But they don't even get that. So take a look. 10-26. EHOME get the victory. An easy win right there for them, and never really much of a doubt. Sirius just couldn't get the ball rolling, and that was from the draft. That Ruby came out, and I really thought that maybe they transitioned the Lina mid, but that wasn't the idea, and I'm not too entirely sure why. Wire-to-wire win here for EHOME. I mean, Jinkyu early on played it so well, was involved in all of the first 9 kills, got that early Rod of Atos. Faith Beyond dying once, 0-1 and 15, 10-2 and 11 for 8-9-7, but Jinkyu, the story of it all, 12-2 and 6, playing really well in EHOME take game 1. So that is it here for game 1. We'll be back with game 2 in just a moment. EHOME versus Sirius. EHOME need both wins to get to 6 points and potentially get a tiebreaker against Vici. We'll be back in just a moment. I'm going to drink some of this coffee, hopefully get some energy back in me, and make this a little bit more enjoyable, as I can tell when I'm not having a good cast. I think things have gotten a little slow, a little one-sided, and that has caused me to kind of fade a little bit, but hopefully next game is that much better. I really appreciate you guys joining me. I got this opportunity, and I'm really honored to have this opportunity to cast these games for you guys. So follow me on Twitter, know when I'm casting, at Peacock92 on Twitter. I love you guys a lot. I appreciate you guys a lot, giving me the opportunity to give you guys a cast. And, like I said, coffee, energy, it'll be back next game.